Hello, gorgeous Cancers, and welcome to your July 2021 general reading. Happy birthday. This is a general reading, so it cannot and will not resonate with everyone. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is also for any cross watchers. If you're watching for a Cancer, welcome, welcome, welcome. You're always welcome here for these readings. My name is Liz Zamorsky and I'm the Femme Genius, and I'm so excited to see what comes through for you today. It's been a while since I've done these monthly general readings, but I felt so inspired to do it, so here we are. Today I'm using, for the general reading, the Golden Girls Tarot deck, which is one of my favorites, just to say thank you for being a friend, and I hope all is well out there for you. Okay, so let's start pulling some cards. Hey! All right, let's see. Okay, I pulled 9 cards for your month. And, I trust that whenever these messages reach you, that they are for you. So if you're watching outside of July and everything is just hitting for you, that's when the message is supposed to get to you. So the July is an organizational thing. It's for me to channel the energy, but it can also resonate outside of this time. So enjoy. So in your current energy, you have Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, hey, couples, and the World. So it feels like you are really in this place of having very balanced views on what abundance means to you, how grounded you are in both your feminine and your masculine, that you are grounded in your emotions, in your being, and also in your ability to do and to strategize. So this is a really gorgeous energy right now for you, that everything feels so balanced. So just enjoy it. It means make hay when the sun is shining. Really enjoy this July. Really enjoy this time of high summer if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, or high winter if you're in the southern hemisphere, and just really tap into all of the information, all of the abundance, all of the wealth of knowledge, and also cha-ching that's coming in for you. I love that this couple came out together, and trust me that this deck has been shuffled many, many, many times. So it's amazing that they're coming out together. I also noticed that the two of them are wearing similar red colors as I am right now. So it feels you're really vibing with this element of fire, even though these are earth cards, this element of just being on fire and being okay with being seen. And that's really going to draw in this new cycle, the world. The world is your oyster. You are stable with that King and Queen of Pentacles. A cycle has closed, and now you're stepping forward into a whole new way of being. So just know that you are balanced and you are guided at this time, and that you do have the ability to reap what you sow. Now is not the time to be sowing seeds. Now is the time to really be reaping the benefits. And where you're headed to, I love this. Wow, you got the Fool, 9 of Cups, and 8 of Cups. So interesting that there were 2 Pentacles in your current energy and also 2 Cups in your future energy, and a major arcana. So you have the Fool. It's like you're starting on a new version of the journey, like I said, where you're stepping into this world card energy, and where you're headed to is this whole new way of seeing the path ahead of you, where it's not laying out like this whole strategy the way that you did before, but it's actually calling for you to flow with your natural water sign, really be in your element, and allow yourself to take the wisdom that you've garnered in the past and let it guide you into the future, where you don't have to worry about what's coming around the corner because you can trust yourself. And with this 8 and 9 of Cups, 9 of Cups came first, where it's like, oh, I love that these are all rose in your future. Rosy future, baby. But so it's like you had this Fool and then this 9 of Cups, to where it's like you can really, again, reap what you sow. That message is coming in so strongly again, where you're headed to, you're walking straight into this cheesecake eating moment where you're happy. You know what you've got. You've accumulated all of this emotional wealth, emotional stability, this tapping into your intuition, being able to really trust yourself on this next path. So it just feels like things flow better. This is your element here, these cups. And you've always got it at your fingertips and you've got some backup behind you. So you can't really do any better. And then you're also going to have the gift of discernment on your side. See how like she has all these cups behind her, but you also know what's for you and what's not. So that builds, again, your self-trust where you're not just letting everything in the door anymore, which it feels like you used to do. It feels like that was very pointed to someone like that. You just used to let everybody in the door, give them a chance, let every situation kind of play out, when really you're being called to use this discernment, know which cups are meant for you and which ones are meant to stay in the past, and to allow yourself to set boundaries. I know that it's hard. I know that it's hard, especially for Cancer, to really set those boundaries and to let anyone kind of, the perception is that like you don't want to let anyone feel like they've been left behind. But in doing that, you're leaving yourself behind. So now is your time to walk into the new day. See how she's like walking toward this moon, walking into the new day and allowing yourself to leave behind this stuff with grace. She's not just chucking those cups, she's setting them up so somebody else can come along and use that energy. This is bringing me into like magician energy, alchemy, knowing that you're not just tossing out all this old stuff and leaving it in carnage. It's like you're setting it up for somebody who can use it to pick it up. And that's gorgeous. Reuse, reduce, recycle, I just heard in some kind of way. And in your journey cards, what's going to take you toward that Fool and Nine of Cups and Eight of Cups is judgment. Again, discernment, discerning what is for you and what isn't. Look at how closely these energies are, where it's like deciding which one you want to give your attention to, deciding which ones you want to keep with you. She might have a cup in her hand. You can't see it. She might have a cup in this hand that we can't see. She's taken that with her, but she's leaving these behind. So it's like, this journey, this judgment, this really tapping into that discernment, knowing what's for you and what's not, is going to take you all the way across the mountain. So it's leading you to this energy, this Eight of Cups. The moon, that came up before too when I was pointing out the moon there. Really tapping into your emotions, tapping into the different side of yourself, tapping into sides of yourself, the different angles of every issue, and really determining like, what do I want in my life? Go deep. Everything's going to be illuminated. It also feels like this full moon that's coming up on June 24th. If you're watching before then, this is going to really be powerful energy for you, especially. So really use that full moon to help you purge. It's also feeling like there's an emotional revelation that's coming in the month of July that is going to possibly throw you off kilter. So use this energy here now, this King and Queen of Pentacles that you have in your wheelhouse right now, to help keep you stable. See how her hands are kind of stabilizing herself on that moon? Allow yourself to be stabilized with this foundation that you've built, because something is coming in. It feels like it's lack energy. Five of Pentacles. Lack energy is going to creep up, and I'm hearing new level, new devil, where you're stepping into this royalty of the Pentacles, the provider, the long-term stability. The Queen of Pentacles is confident. She's not making fast moves. She knows that everything that they've built is long-term. But what can happen then is that old patterns of lack can creep up because they're ready to be released. They're ready to be illuminated by this moon, and they're ready to be judged as whether they're for you or against you, and they're ready to be left behind when the time is right for you. So this month, just be aware. It feels like there might be fear of losing a job, fear of losing some type of stability, fear of walking away from a business partnership that may have been working out for you in your favor. So just be aware of those fears and know that abundance is still with you. Abundance is still supporting you. Abundance is still right there by your side. All you have to do is shift your perspective out of the lack, do the shadow work, do the healing that's going to be required. You're fully supported in that with this moon. You're fully in your element. You're fully in that water energy, which is going to bring in the new tide, and it's going to wash away what's not serving you. So this feels like July is going to be a time of transition, but you can absolutely handle it because you've built this stability, this long-term stability. You're taking these opportunities in stride. You're using them to your greatest advantage, and you have everything on your side. Side, I keep saying. But just tap into what is working for you and milk it. Keep using it and start capitalizing on this foundation you've built so that way, as the tide comes and goes, I'm seeing this image too of like a shoreline and how the actual shoreline is always changing because the waves are coming in and out. So you can see like where the ocean kind of starts, but there's always movement of the water coming in and out. So the shoreline is continuously changing. So with all of those continuous changes where it feels like things are just moving really rapidly, coming in, going out, just know that you have your feet on solid ground. So don't get thrown off kilter by this perception that things are drastically changing, that you can't put your finger on it, okay? This is a time of transition. Like things are going to kind of be moving around until they can settle and until they feel comfortable. So just allow yourself to go with the flow, use your own discernment, use your own power, and then allow yourself to be led into this new cycle with confidence and also knowing that your cups are overflowing. Your cups are being filled. Okay. I hope you have a great month of July and a great birthday. And I love you so much. And I'll see you soon. Bye.